You're listening to Tehachapod with Key Budge, Corey Costello, and Greg Garrett.
It's Tehachapod Mini-Time. Key Budge Clare Scotti from Discover Tehachapi joins me. Clare, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
It's nice to have you. This is I've talked to some folks. They're listening, and then they're going to the things we're talking about. So this is the weekly updates I think are working for our community.
Hooray!
So with this weekend, we've got Memorial Day. Lots of things to do here in Tehachapi Memorial Day. We want to remind everyone, first and foremost, is that Memorial Day is a solemn day, and it's a day to remember why we have the freedoms, and we get to enjoy the longer weekend. It's to remember those members of our military that paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. So I want to start it with that's the reason why we have all of these activities that we're going to talk about. Clare, I always ask you what's cooking, but I should be saying, what are you pouring?
That is accurate these days.
So we've got some wine and brew updates, and so where do you want to start today?
Yes, well, why don't we get into what our vineyards and our breweries are doing, and then some of the other wonderful events that are taking place in Tehachapi this weekend, and some other things to look forward to coming up here.
So we're going to give you kind of a two reasons to come to Tehachapi. One, for our breweries and wineries, and then the other are the special activities and events that are taking place.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Let's start with Triassic Vineyards. Friday, they have their normal charcuterie and chocolate truffles, and Gene Baker will be performing from 4 to 6. Saturday, You Want to Eat Like This from the Good Food Gang will be there from 2 to 5, and Garrison Kennedy will be there from 3 to 5. Sunday, Michael Gabriel will be performing 3 to 5. And then heading down the road a little bit to Tehachapi Winery, Saturday, Prime Bar and Grill will be catering delicious Indian cuisine, and MGB Dynamic Duo will be there from 2 to 5. Sunday, TK's Pizza will be available. Mike West will be performing 2 to 5, and there will be a very special yoga and wine class at 1 p.m. from Space Flow Yoga.
If I started with the wine, and I'd probably be easier for me to do the yoga. So or they do the yoga first and then you move to the wine, or can you do it in the opposite direction?
I believe they start out with the yoga and then treat themselves to wine afterward. Okay. But you're right. Maybe a glass or two, and you kind of limber up.
That might loosen me up.
Nice. All right. So moving on to Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company. They are now open on Fridays from 3 to 6. And Mike Heckathorn will be performing this week on this Friday. On Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, they're going to have a few special things going on to celebrate the weekend. They have smoked tri-tip sandwiches and smoked chili with all the fixins all weekend. And they also have their sangria, their charcuterie, and their fresh cookies.
Okay.
Saturday, La Revancha will be back from noon to 5. Sunday, Dave Mordigian and the Freightliners will be there from noon to 5. And on Monday, they will be open, and John Schreffler will be performing from noon to 5.
If people aren't paying attention, we're getting a variety of entertainment here every weekend thanks to our wineries.
Absolutely. Yes, that's something I'm always sharing with people is, hey, if you want to see some live music, you want to try some different food, go to the wineries. There's always something going on, and you're never going to be bored. So let's hop over the hill to Dorner Family Vineyard. They're having their huge kickoff to summer celebration this weekend, and it's going to be fantastic. They have charcuterie, wine slushies, wine spritzers, churros, and gelato all weekend. They'll be open Friday from 2 to 6. And then Saturday, Norma Jean's Barbecue and Claudia's Catering will be there serving food. Acme Music Company and Opal Lawler Martin will be playing from noon to 3. And then Journey Through Time is going to come in and play from 3 to 6. On Sunday, Pete Stern Barbecue and Norma Jean's Barbecue will be there. And then Blonde Mustard will perform from 12 to 3. And MGB Band will be there from 3 to 6.
Wow. Okay.
Right? And then Monday, Memorial Day, they have pulled pork sandwich meals, and Kerry Park will be playing from 1 to 5.
Very nice. Lot to do with the wineries.
Yes. And then if you're more of a brewery person, we have West Lane starting tonight, Thursday night. They have Kiki's Tacos and Paint Night with As Unique as the Art starting at 6 p.m. Friday, they have Tacos Chewy coming over, and Saturday, Pokey Express. And then Old West Brewing. Tonight, they have Paint Night with All That's Painted, and Sunday, karaoke at 5:30. And then Local Craft Beer. We missed it this week, Wednesday. They have Geeks Who Drink Trivia Night at 6:30, and Pokey Express is usually there as well. Tonight, they have a musical open mic night. And then Friday, they have a burger coming to cater. So that will be delicious. And this Saturday, we have a Stole event, which I'm very excited about. It's this first Southern California short takeoff and landing event at the municipal airport. And it might be a good idea to head on over there at 10, get some good seats, enjoy the Stole event, and then maybe do a hashtag Tehachapi beer mile
Right.
through all of our different breweries that we have.
Yeah, and they're going to be here on Friday practicing. So you'll start to see a lot of aircraft in the area going through the pattern, practicing their landings on Friday. Saturday is a competition, and it's a national competition. This is one of, like, I think 7 or 8 stops. These pilots are competing for this national championship, and they picked Tehachapi as the West Coast location for this competition. Pretty cool.
Yes, very, very cool. But that's not the only event taking place this weekend. We also have the Western Swing Out Dancers, who are coming Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They're going to be performing from 10 to 5, and you can catch them between the VFW and Four Seasons right there on the corner of Curry and Tehachapi Boulevard.
Perfect. And then I think they're even going to be doing, when they're at the Four Seasons, they're going to be doing dance lessons. So they'll teach you how to dance so you can come and enjoy it when they're over at the VFW.
Awesome. That's so fun. Something else that you might not want to miss is our very special Urea House is dedicating their brand new beautiful garden that they've been working on for a while. I'm very excited, particularly because my husband and I, we actually saw it the other day and it is gorgeous. And we're actually working with the Urea House to incorporate that garden and a tour through the Urea House with one of our wonderful exclusive experiences coming up. So it's
nice.
Worth a trip to walk over there and see what they've done with it.
If not, they can get the experience through Discover Tehachapi.
Yes, they can.
So I know we've still got some things we want to talk about that are going to occur on Monday, but since I brought up Discover Tehachapi, let's talk about what you and your husband Chris are doing that ties in our brew scene, that ties in our winery scene, and this experience that people walk away from.
So we offer wine tours. Those are the first tours that we have offered, and we're getting it down and we're enjoying it immensely. You can visit 3 different wineries, have full tastings at each winery, and also have lunch and drinks, snacks all along the way. Full transportation is offered. But now we're also offering brewery tours where you can visit all 3 of our breweries and also have a little bit of dinner and, of course, water along the way, and a little bit of history about each brewery is shared. So that's very exciting. We started that this week and excited to continue that.
Very cool.
And we have a brand new exclusive Tehachapi tour, exclusive experience that incorporates several different parts of Tehachapi in one wonderful night.
Oh, love to hear that. What is it?
So our first date coming up is June 24th. We're going to have a very special Malbec tasting at Los Viajeros Winery. And then we'll take everybody over to Bright Creek Farms, and they are going to do a farm tour and then provide a very special farm-to-table dinner all outside under the beautiful blue skies that we have. And there'll also be live music and just a chance to really enjoy.
And that's together. That's one tour.
That's
you get
one
to do
tour.
both. That's not 2 different tours. That's one tour.
Yes, that is one wonderful night.
Very cool. Then if someone's interested in that, or going back to the brew tour or our winery tour, how do they contact you?
They can absolutely learn more at our website. That's www.discovertehachapi.com. You can always learn more on our social media pages as well. That's at Discover Tehachapi, and you can give us a call at 661-235-5334.
Great. And that's going to be done on your luxury minibus that seats, is it 12?
14.
14. And then you've got special coolers, so if people purchase wine, the wine's not going to go bad. You guys have done the research, and they'll be able to store their bottles of wine to the end of the journey and get the full experience of whichever they try to do. And then once they come back, and if they choose to leave from Tehachapi, you've got different locations that you pick up in the area. So you don't have to be in the city. It's just one of the stops or pick up and drop off locations.
Right. Yeah, we pick up several places all across Tehachapi, including Stallion Springs, Bear Valley Springs, a few different places in Tehachapi. So if you need to be picked up somewhere, we can work with you on that.
And we encourage you that if you do this, you want to try this and take on this Discover Tehachapi experience, that when you disembark, you're done, walk into one of our local eateries here in downtown and check out some of the other mom and pop shops, because we've got some great small businesses that are a part of this very quaint downtown Tehachapi. So you get the full experience. And I know Chris, when he's out there driving everyone, he also shares a lot of the history of what's gone on here in the community.
Yes, he does. We both are incredibly fascinated with Tehachapi's unique history, and he and I both have done a lot of research, but he really dove in and he enjoys sharing that history and that research with everyone on the bus as well.
Monday is Memorial Day. So we've got two things that are occurring that start at 10 in the morning. And one I've been involved with on the planning side. We've here from the city, we're helping the Tehachapi American Legion Post 221. They are the coordinators of the parade, Memorial Day Parade. And so I've been honored to be a part of that committee and helping organize and support them. But this is put on by our veteran community to honor their brothers and sisters who have fallen. So we encourage everyone to come out 10 a.m., line F Street. Let's fill both sides of the street from Kmart all the way down to Mojave, and then up Mojave to Central Park to show support for those that have been lost defending our freedoms and giving us our freedoms. And then there will be a Memorial Day ceremony at Central Park that follows at the conclusion of the parade, and that's going to be very special. And they'll have a special speaker, and they'll go into some of the things like the flag, and they'll talk about the flag. And also there's going to be the national anthem will be performed. Taps is going to be performed. I didn't know this, and I learned by talking to the American Legion that there is actually lyrics for Taps, and someone will be singing Taps. So it should be a very moving experience. Once you've done that on Monday, there are those things to do that we talked about. So which of the wineries are open on Monday?
You'll definitely go to Dorner. They'll be open Monday, and Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company will also be open, and Local Craft Beer will be open on Monday as well.
Okay, perfect. So you get a chance to come downtown, do those special things to honor our military, and then you can go ahead and enjoy some of the other things that we have to offer. We invite you to come up and get this experience. And again, you can reach out to Claire through @Discover Tehachapi on Instagram and Facebook, and then the website is discovertehachapi.com, and phone number is 661-235-5334. And then you've also got the new Malbec tasting experience and farm-to-table dinner tour, which is very cool. And I've got 2 dates here, one in June and one in August.
Yes.
Is that it for right now?
So we are only offering that specific tour June 24th and August 19th. And I'll have more information. We have some other experiences coming up as well that offer some different highlights of Tehachapi.
So seating is limited for those. So if you'd like to get those experiences, I would jump on it right now.
Yes.
All right, Claire, anything else that we need to that we didn't talk about that we need to share?
Yes. I forgot to mention that there's going to be a car show on Sunday at the Park and Ride downtown.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So that'll be pretty fun. You head on downtown on Sunday and see some old classy cars.
I know you spend time over at our visitor center volunteering. What are the days of operation of our visitor center? If you want more information, you can swing by the visitor center and actually learn a lot more about the activities and things that we have to offer here in Tehachapi.
Yes, the docents at the visitor center are so knowledgeable and have so much information. So come on by Thursday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are there, and there's lots and lots of information. We have information about all the local events happening. So come on in, don't be shy.
And that's going to be that'll be operated right in the middle of the whole western swing out, right there at the corner of Curry and Tehachapi Boulevard. So another thing to swing by and check out.
Yes, and one more thing, I am so excited about the farmers market starting up next week, and we are going to have a booth. Discover Tehachapi and Tehachapi Winery and Los Viajeros are scheduled to be with us next week.
Outstanding.
So come enjoy some tastings.
So all the permits, everything's done, finalized, and we are good to go.
Yes.
That's going to be a nice new flavor, if you will, that we can add to the farmers market, something to look forward to down here in downtown Tehachapi. Claire, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you next week. But this is something I look forward to every Thursday. We put this together. We have a standing appointment now. We meet every week, and we put out the information. I mean, you're getting texts right up until we start recording from some of our businesses giving you this information to get it on the air.
Yes, and if this was all a little too much while you're listening in your car, head on over to Discover Tehachapi's Facebook or Instagram page, and we have everything in our post. So we have a separate post for the brewery breweries and one for the wineries. So you can kind of scroll through and see who's doing what. And then you don't have to worry about taking down notes.
That's perfect. All right, folks, we appreciate the time you spend with us here at Tehachapod. If there's a question that you have, feel free to email media@tehachapicityhall.com. And we just appreciate the time that you spend with us.
Tehachapod is a conversation about Tehachapi designed for the people who live here or who would like to know more about this mountaintop community. If you have a question you would like answered, email media@tehachapicityhall.com. We will try to answer it on a future episode of Tehachapod.